One man versus another man in a truck. Who will be the winner? That's right, the truck absolutely shagged both of them. At least I don't have anyone to report. Can't report a truck. Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and if you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it too. I'm Bushka. Thanks so much for joining me here today. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I like numbers. Numbers are good. More numbers. Watch videos. Subscribe. Make me feel more fulfilled as a human being. Today is a refresher course on Brawling. I'm going to show you a game I had recently on stream, but I've actually unlisted most of my streams. So now once I finish, if you weren't watching it live, then they're generally unlisted. You can still get a hold of them, but I don't like having them clog up the main area of the channel. So this is a Brawling refresher. Now, what I'm going to do is take you through some of the important stuff that happens, and particularly I like this video because there's a great squad fight in the middle of it, and I'll show you that. And I have to basically win the game Brawling. Now, one of the big things I talk about is relocation. I do that a lot in this game, and I'm going to get pushed on it. They kind of come in waves in the middle. But if you've got someone down, and this is really simple, but this is important when you are brawling. And by brawling, I mean when you're in these gunfights where it's close ranges, CQC, close quarters combat. And the idea is if they're on squad comms and they're saying he's on the right-hand side of the house, and you go to the left-hand side of the house, that gives you a split second where they're looking in the wrong direction. If they go, he's on the bottom floor, and you duck up to the top floor, again, it just gives you an edge. And one of the keys with Brawling, and with the whole game of Pubg Mobile indeed, is it's percentage based. Like, an M416 will kill you, 20% slower than a Barrel M762. So there's a benefit to that. And yet, if you're looking for gun handling at range, then an M416 is certainly going to hit more shots than a Barrel M762. And those percentages and everything are what stack the deck in your favor. So when you're brawling, you're basically looking at edges. Everything's an edge. If you were talking about this in terms of a pro sports analogy, you go and hit the gym because you want to be bigger and stronger and faster. Well, don't do what those guys did. Like, he's out in the open, for starters. And then you got to be creative. So I look for a way to get another shot on him without being in exactly the same spot. And we find a better place to pro lean out of. And there's little rules and things that you put in your gameplay as you go forward. So number one, relocate all the time. Always moving around. Always changing avenues of fire and engagement. Number two, don't take engagements outside of hard cover. One of the most important things, one of the reasons you see me going from structure to structure and not just hanging around in the yard, is that hard cover allows you to basically have a crack at getting the kill. And if you don't get the kill, then you can pull back like that. Now, I got the knock there. And, I mean, pro leaning out like that from him, he got me first, but we managed to drag it back. Very, very close, not bad. And we're going to see him again because I'm going to have to knock that bloke a bunch of times before we actually get cleared of this squad, hey. And I keep grinning down there because oh, hang on, there's someone over in that other area. Now, look at how I'm leaning out here. That is enabling me to get shots into that 3-story there without being visible from anyone who is down on the low side underneath me. So that squad's now had 2 knocks. I'm going to throw another gren over there in case they are reviving him still, or they're still hiding down here. We come back here and rethink, and I'm going to change the angle of attack. Again, I'm going to go all the way around the world to get another shot at these guys. And this is when you're in these engagements and they don't push. If you just stay static in one position and poke it, eventually someone, it doesn't matter how good you are and how good they are. I've seen guys who hack. On stream, we had a guy the other day hacking, and he was getting lit up because he was a bad player. Like, just because you know where they are and they know where you are doesn't mean that you can win. Like, here we go again. That's our mate with the Japanese flag there. We knock him for the second time, and I completely changed location there. They had no idea where I was. I come down here, and I'm looking from the same avenue, but I'm now down. So if they're looking up, and I don't like this position because see how there's no cover. Look how this guy has me dead to rights. He's right behind that box. I'm just suppressing fire there. And then I want to get inside and I can hear footsteps above me. So I'm changing the angle of attack again. And I want to just get a look at that guy. He doesn't know that I've moved. There he is. So Javier goes down, and now I'm expecting these guys to pop up top. I can hear footsteps. They've finally pushed on the middle. They've had jack of this. So I wait until the footsteps go past, looking at footprints, mini markers on the map. Within 20 meters, he's getting close. It's very, very orange. He's going away from me. That's an easy first. And I want to go and clear that guy. There's no other footprints around me. He is on his own. They were searching for me. They didn't know where I was because I kept bloody well moving around the place. Finish him up. And then I can hear footsteps again down below me. There's his mate. Knock that guy again for the second time. We're going to go thirst him up. I've already cleared the third squad mate, Javier. And now we're just going to sit down here and wait for the fourth squad mate, our Japanese friend, to appear. Look at the footprints on the minimap. Here he comes. He's got no helmet left. That's because I've nutted him twice. And that was all very, very straightforward squad. Not squad play. Brawling. And you can see how much thought goes into that. But also how, over time, I've ingrained those processes in myself. It's almost like you get a knock, well, you move. Someone knows where you are. You don't peek. If you're in a bad position, reset the engagement and get out of there. Looking for footsteps on the minimap. Get your ass into a position where you can read those footprints without giving off any of your own. And if you see them moving away from you and they're really, really orange, it means they've got their back to you. And that's a great time to, make the most of life. And I switched up to a Barrel M762 here for the final part of this match. I'm a massive, massive fan of the Barrel. For those of you who don't know, who've been living in a cave, all the 5.56 ARs have exactly the same rate of fire, okay? So what I'm doing here is I've got a 4 times on my M416 for the longer engagements, and then I'm actually going to drop the Barrel sights altogether. I love the iron sights on the Barrel. They are my favorite iron sights in the entire game. I just love them. Doesn't mean they're the best for you, but for me, I think they're sexy. So this has the same rate of fire as the M416 that I've got in my hand, in my other weapon slot, but it does 5 more base damage per round to a no vest wearing target. So that's 45 base damage versus 40, which is 12.5%. That's a lot of base damage to get in a CQC situation. So what I'm looking to do here is, again, I'm just peeking and poking, but behind hard cover. So I keep going hard cover to hard cover, hard cover to hard cover, hard cover to hard cover. There you can see me. I've moved it down because I'm expecting it all to be CQC from here on in, or at least not exceptionally long range. I would be in that building if it was me. So I just chance it, put a Gren up, and I've still got hard cover. See how I'm always in a position here where I can move to hard cover if I get in trouble, and that's very, very important. Being in the open in these situations is terrible. I get another hit marker. Someone else is throwing a Gren to my south, so I know there's at least one person down there. And if they're throwing a Gren, there's a possibility that there's actually a squad engagement going on, or there's 2 versus 1 or 1 versus 1. Here we go. And again, these are all the things that you ingrain in your gameplay. They're really simple, but when you do them, you have a better and much more enjoyable style of gameplay. It's not all about just pushing everything, although I do push a lot. It's also about, increasing the odds, stacking the odds. There's my Barrel. Baby, I love you so much. You are so hot. Damn it, you're a sexy gun. And here we go. There's 2 more. The problem for me being that I don't know where they are. I'm pretty sure they're somewhere to my south. Again, just edging this hard cover. Just trying to get into a situation where... Oh, hang on. Seen them. Yeah, not the ideal range for the Barrel. Okay, we're going to eat this heal. We're going to let the blue line overtake us. And basically, from here on in, it's just being a better brawler than the other guys. That's all there is to this. Hard cover to hard cover. Not panicking. Just waiting. Seeing if they have to move, if they make any mistakes. Barrel, you are a hot, hot, hot gun. Hot, 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 hot. And then this one guy left. I'm only half health. I don't have time to get a heal if he pushes me while I'm holding a med kit. Bad news. M762. I hope you guys enjoyed that. A little refresher course on brawling, why it's important, why we hot drop really. It takes focus, dedication. You've got to be a handsome bloke. Probably lots of rippling esports abdominals going on. Anyway, please subscribe. Please like the videos. Join the Discord server. Link is in the channel below. Has a weapons spreadsheet that includes all the mobile guns. And stay safe on the battlefield.